Alright, I'll get OBS, see if this works here. There we are, we're live.
Yep.
Thank you.
We're live.
Hello everyone, we are live from the C Broadcasting Network. Today I'm your host, Weather, and today we are going to be streaming the NRF Cup Series at the Acura Grand Prix. So today we're here at the Chicago Street Course. We have, I believe, 5 drivers maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's 5. We have, I believe, 5 drivers maybe. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, here are your point standings. Yep. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Anyway, here are your point standings. Not point standings. Oh my jeez. Not point standings. I mean qualifying times. Oops. Anyway, so you have I'm new to this league. I apologize if I don't get these names exactly correct. But at the bottom we have 5th place is Shaden, Portal in 4th, OP in 3rd, Shadabot in 2nd. On pole is Daniel. Daniel and Shadokin and Zayden are all fighting for this championship that is going to be happening. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff going on. We're running race at 14. Alright, so yeah, that's going to be happening. I'm your host, Weather. If you haven't heard, I don't know, just everybody's tuning in now. So to the race, we're going to be getting lined up here, ready to start. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Sorry, something happened. I don't know. I don't know why that happened, but okay. Yeah. Well, we just get lined up here. Again, on pole is Daniel, followed by Chidokin, I believe his name is. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so it's Daniel on pole, followed by Shadow, OP, Portal, and shoot. That's what I think it is here. Yeah, no, Jaden. Jaden will be right there. So we're seeing everybody today. I hope everybody has a good race. Again, there's another championship battle going on right now. So we'll be starting soon, and we'll be waiting. Everybody get lined up yet. Alright. Well, it looks like everybody's getting lined up here. So we will be starting off. So again, Portal is on the pole, followed by Shadow, and then OP, Portal, and then Jaden in the back. What the heck? Okay. My mic a bit out of my head. Sorry for some banging sounds. Again, I'm not really streaming your fourth. Okay. Okay, yep. So I was right. So they're gonna start pacing here in a minute. First, I'll be showing our
C Broadcasting Group and C Sports reserve their respective rights. Any unofficial use of this telecast without credit to C Broadcasting Group and the sanctioning bodies featured in this presentation is strictly prohibited.
So we're going to be doing 22 laps around this circuit.
Hello, Weber. Are you ready for the stream here?
Yeah, ready.
Oh, the stream's all set? Alright. So I secured Paul here in my home track. Hopefully it's also his home track.
Yep.
Sure, it could win a championship today.
Yep.
And then the 42 J-Mall, pretty slow and poorly. So is the 72. Let's see if they do better as the race goes on. So we're gonna get our. Oh yeah, the stages are gonna be 6, 6, and 10 here.
Okay. So stage 1 will be ending around lap 6, and then stage 2 will be ending around lap 12, and then final ones will be end of lap 22, aka the finish of this race. So
and also what I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna hit the caution every time the caution's out. So if you see us significantly slowing down, you know why.
yes.
Also, I'm not sure whether or not we're doing competitive pit stops, so we'll just figure out.
Yeah,
As we go.
pit stops. Yep.
All right. See you, man.
Yep. So that was Daniel there. Again, I'm gonna show a couple things here. With this. Alright, so I guess the transition's not going to work today, but we're going to be pacing here. So let's get that back underway. This 32 is looking very fast in qualifying. So the 48, let's hope they can fight for this championship. Ooh, that 18's giving a big bump on that pace lap. Kind of spread out here for the pace. Ooh, they're getting a bit squirrely before that pace lap. Ooh, 18's getting that. Oh, no, we have a wreck on the pace lap. Looks like that 72 got into that 48, and it could have used a pile up behind them. Right near the start. This isn't good. Well, he's going to be catching up back into P2, and we're getting the pace back underway. And we're going to kick off from we're soon going to kick off right at this line. We'll go. And we'll kick off. Here we go. Green from your Acura Pit circuit. Here we can see Daniel here. He has the lead. He's not leading by much. Of course, you know, it's just the start. And the stage is in 5 laps. But this circuit's long, so. Here comes the 48, giving a huge nudge. The 48 goes around. He gets the save and the lead. But here comes Daniel to try to take it back. Yeah, you cannot see that. He bounced off that wall, put that 32 in the wall. There goes the 48. This is really interesting. Looks like they're getting squirrely back there. 18's falling behind a lot. The 32, the 2 wide back there. So they can keep it clean. There goes the 32. Sends it into the wall. There goes the 48, dropping back the 4th. Give me a minute real quick. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, the 48 has now fallen to second to last with the 18 nowhere to be seen. And here comes Daniel on the side of Jaden. Oh, and they're going to get squirrely right there. Here they come into the turn. That 48, what a move! 48 just drives through. He's going to be back in the lead after hitting that wall. But here comes the hairpin. They're all clogged up back there. What has happened to the 18? 18's parked. Not looking good there. You can see after the 10, the 48 has definite lead. Look at this. Entering lap 3, this car has a sizable lead. But with these road courses, a lot can change very fast, just like super speedways. This 32 has to think about playoff implications. If 48 wins this one, then they have a chance. 48 has a championship that they can win, and 32 doesn't. Here comes the 32 on his left side, on his right side. And now the 32 will take the lead, but then the 48 gets back in them. These are the two drivers to watch. Portal in his second NWRF Cup start. He's going to be making a move. There goes the 72 to second as the teammates get behind. NRF cars lead the pack today. Look at this. Portal's going to go for the lead. That 48's going to get on his inside. Into the wall they go. Take the side. There he goes. There goes Portal. Portal's in the lead. Portal in his first full-time start has taken the lead on lap number 3. And now he has around a 1-car, 2-car lead. 1.5-car lead over that 32. They're going to come into the port. Oh, the 32 tried to get on his inside. He couldn't do it. 72 remains with a large lead. I have no idea what happened to Jaden. Jaden seems to be far behind. Don't know what happened to him. But they're edging close to Portal. Let's see if Portal can do something about it. Entering lap number 4, they go. If it works, but okay. Oh, the 48's going to do is an OP to merge. Look at this. Now it's a battle. And he puts him in the wall. They're going to get squirrely right on the hairpin. Hard in the wall. The 48 goes, but looks like he's going to maintain the lead. But he's got 2 vehicles, 2 NRF teammates. Big smack! They go. Round goes that 48 up in smoke. Well, that's going to open the door for Portal to try to take this win here. And the caution is out on lap number 4 as we have the 48 spin trying to get inside that 32. This has been a very interesting race up to this point. Wait, have I had the stream on intermission the whole time? No, okay, I didn't. Okay. Yes, better not be just like tweaking out. And here they are, they're coming back off on lap number 2. I've been a little bit unfocused. Sorry about that, I was just making sure the stream was working. But Portal is still in the lead. I think they just rewind the laps a little bit down. Because they're pacing still. Portal has the lead, OP in 3rd after that back. He's had a bad race today. Let's see if he can capitalize. Oh, he's going to give up positions, I think. But, yeah, it's been... But here we are coming to the green flag. Here we are, coming off from the Acura Grand Prix, the NRF Cup Series. There's a 32, We get past that 72. Both teammates. Let's hope they can work together here. That 32, huge bump there by the 72. These teammates are getting squirrely. OP maintains third. A little squirrely on the line. Here comes OP. OP's gonna put that 32 on the wall. There goes OP to take second place. There goes the 32 on his outside. They're gonna bump. He's gonna bump him. Oh! Interesting move to keep him behind. Portal's gotten a lead off of that. That's a little squirrely there. A little squirrely on that line. The 32 and the 18 make contact off that. But look at this. Portal has a around 6-car lead over the others. He's gonna be heading into this turn here. What a turn! That was very good. Now he's going to keep his momentum. Portal looks the main favorite here today. If he can take this good turn. That was a bad turn. But they get clogged up behind them. The 48 gets to the 32 for the second time today. Now the 48 will be taking third place and sending OP back to fourth. Jaden's in fifth. This has been a bad day for him. And now we have 3 to go until stage end. Look at this 72 car. Very good today on those types of corners. He gets around the fountain. He's going to slow down a lot. Maybe a bit too much there, but they take the corner around the same way. Now OP's falling to fifth again. Yikes. And Portal with these turns are magnificent. These are really good. .48 sits behind him. 48 wants that championship from the 32. They're getting squirrely again. 48 hard in the wall off that one. The 42 has wrecked back there. Yeah, Portal has an insurmountable lead at this point. Unless if Portal suffers a catastrophic mishap, he's going to be the favorite to win the stage, at least. If not this race. Okay, that was a good corner. Let's see how everybody else took it. Alright. Good. Here comes a hairpin. Here comes that 48 to try to get closer to him. And I think it worked. 48's kind of caught up to that 72. 72 to try to get that win. 48 wins. It will be a championship. Or at least a championship lead. But will Portal ruin the championship fun? Portal into the wall! Portal spinning out! Other turn! Now he's gonna drop the third. Oh boy, they're getting squirrely. That 32 and that 72. Now that'll open the door from the 48 to take the win for the stage with 2 to go. But he's gonna hit that wall hard too, and after a nice exit from Daniel, can Daniel get it done? That was a very good corner there. OP's in 5th. Jaden in 4th. Is 72 back in the lead off that one? No, he is not. He sits 3rd. But he's catching up to that 32 car. And that 72 is going to try to get around the 32. That 72 gets back into 2nd with the 48 in front. Nice hit in the wall there. They both take the turn nicely. That 48 is tearing it up. The 48, really bad hairpin. That's gonna open the door, but they can't get it done either. They get squirrely, but they've definitely got caught up mostly. You can see the difference of them as they enter the final lap for the stage. White flag is out for the stage. So Shadowmo looks to win the stage and possibly win himself a championship if he could just hold on to consistency for the final laps here. And he's going to go around the turn. All good. 32, 72 behind him. Ooh, yeah, I don't think anybody's getting around this 48 car. Especially those two swirling around in the back. But I couldn't think what happened with Portal. Portal can mess up. Can end very poorly for Portal. That was right where the corner was, but this 32 is closing it hot. Can this 32 pull off a miracle and get past? This 32 is hunting this 48 down because this 48 and 32 are in a championship battle. Let's see if they can get it done. If one of them can get it done here. But he just cannot do it. I don't think the 32 is going to be able to catch him. Oh, another bad hairpin. 32 is trying to take advantage. The 32 tries to get on the inside. He can't do it. 48. And here comes the 48 to win stage 1. 48's going to win it. Great job to the 48 team. Nice little burnout celebration there. They stop here and wait for everybody to catch up because OP and Jaden still need to make it to the line. I think Jaden makes it. So, your final stage results are Shadowmo P1, Daniel P2, Portal P3, Jaden P4, OP P5. And if you want the numbers, it's 48 P1, 32 P2, 72 P3, 42 P4, and the 18 P5 entering the stage. I'm going to oil park here for this next restart. Because they don't have a panel here, you can see fuel and stuff and speed for private servers. Looks like we have a pitting car. The 48 has chosen to pit, I think. I believe the 48 has chosen to pit. Look at him squirrely on this pace lap. I have no idea why, but... hard he goes. Charlotte is AFK. Okay, they're bouncing off each other in the pace lap. Well, that's going to leave us down to 4 drivers entering this next stage. Those points will cruise to the Charlotte because he could have gotten this. He could fight for this championship, but now he can't unless he gets back in time and manages to get his way through the stage. This hairpin seems to be a wild card. Just like that. That could easily happen at 42 from running first to running fourth. They're going to park it here. They're going to wait for Charlotte to come back. Because he's here. He just needs to get his car and then get over there. Yeah, Shoes is here. Are they all gonna pit? I think they're just gonna go down pit road here. Nope, we've got pitters. We got one pitting. The 48 with a very fast pit stop. So the 48 will win the battle off the pit road. Oh, the 18 is currently stuck in the ground. That's interesting. Oh. What is happening? So it looks like they'll be out for another lap. Chasing. The 40 has to go AFK again. Let's hope he can get back before they kick off again. Well, it looks like they're going to be getting off here from Chicagoland. Not Chicagoland, I mean Chicago Street Course. So again, Charlotte P1, Daniel P2, Jaden P3, Leonardo P4, and OP is P5. Here they are sitting right outside the finish line, waiting for Charlotte to get back. When Charlotte gets back, then he will return. And he is now here. He's just gonna reverse into his spot, I guess. That was actually pretty good. Ooh, a push there. Here they are, the green. And the championship battle heats up as the 48 and the 72. I mean, not the 72, 32 get after it. Here's a view from Portal. They're all packed up. The 72 is going to pass that 48. Let's see if we can keep it here and enter it. Oh! They've been contacted. 48 zooms by, taking P1. Portal's trying to get up to that 48, but he can just not do it. I wonder where the 72 went. Yeah, the 32 went. There's 48 and the 72 competing for they're taking the fight for the next stage, ending on lap 12. Here comes the 72, gets right by him. Now they're neck and neck as they enter the long straightaway. What a move there by Portal. He found that gap and he took it. A little bit risky, but it paid off with massive reward, as now instead of being around a second behind him, he's only 0.3 of a second behind him. 48 and the 72 both in the wall. 48 gets off of it easier. Looks like Daniel may have gotten disconnected there, which is no fun, especially for these races. So he's going to have to find a way to merge. .48's taking pretty good corners, but 72 is catching back up. But behind them, they are way behind. Jaden is over 6 seconds behind, and OP is now lapped, I believe. Here comes that 72. Trying to get on his inside. He's gonna go. He's gonna full send it into him. He gets on his inside. That was a little bit dirty. Not really, but he got by him. Now the 72 has taken the lead for the second time. The laps leader with the most laps led has came back and is now ready to try and fend off Shalvin. Looks like OP actually has P3, but it won't show up because of he's actually not too far behind. With an awful hairpin turn, he might let Caden get by him. Ooh! 48 tries the full send, and there's the Explorers back in it. I think he may have to give up his spot. Let's slow down for the second caution today. Well, Charlotte will have a TTB after that move where he slammed himself in the wall to cause a yellow. That's a second out of third warning. And now we're coming up on lap number 3. Here we are, 3 to go. And that 72 can get on the inside of that 32. Oh, look at Squirrely! 72 and 32 in the wall, and we have multiple cars spinning as the 48 also goes around. That's going to take OP into the lead. He's going to lead his first laps of the day. Well, I feel like that should be a penalty for Shaw, and he literally just accuses OP of stealing spots. Looks like OP went AFK. So there's a little bit of chaos going on here. Oh, 48 got put in the wall. Here they come from the hairpin for pace. Once we get off this restart, it will be 2 to go for the stage. We go! Green from the Acura Grand Prix. Daniel's a TTV. So Portal in the lead again. Let's hope he doesn't mess up this time. The 18's gonna try to get on his inside, but it doesn't work. Here comes the Falcon. Okay, well, looks like Portal's gonna get a pretty big lead off that one since everybody else messed up, especially OP, which kind of put him behind. He's up to 32, way past him. 18 was trying to slow down on that turn, kind of held back the 48. Maybe some beef going that too. Here comes Daniel and Portal, the two teammates that try to get by each other. 32 is going to put the 72 is going to put the 32 in the wall. 72 is going to take back the lead, entering a sub corner here. Here they are. They all go dive bomb, and Portal stuck on the outside. Now they're all clumped up together. Portal, Daniel, OP, Charlotte, and Zayden in the back. Oh, big on the third. It looks at the 18 and the 30. The 18 pushed 72 into the 32. Now Charlotte is now going to take the lead. Maybe. Ooh, Jaden and LP get stuck in the wall back there, and the cautionist came out on lap number 11. Actually, I ended up doing lap number 12. And here we're gonna go. Green from the Acura Grand Prix. Portal gets up on the inside. Portal's gonna get the lead. The white flag for the stage, by the way. Jaden in second. This is his best position, but he's gonna back out of a 3 wide, put him in fourth. Portal's gonna slow down. Looks like with the 48. Oh, the 32 is sent into the tire barriers. It's unfortunate. They're getting squirrely here, but Charlotte looks to be sweeping the stage again. Unless something happens. Here comes Jaden in to challenge him. But Portal and Jaden are battling. That's not going to help anybody's case except for the 48s. And 72 puts the 42 in the wall. Some harsh words from Jaden there after that one. '72 falls back to fourth. Daniel's way behind, and Charlotte looks to take the stage win. Unless it's a catastrophic failure on the hairpin, which, no, didn't happen. Charlotte is going to sweep both stages at the Acura Grand Prix. Yeah, the pace after the stage. Ooh, and the 48, the 30, the 42 spins the 48 on pace. Looks like everybody's gonna be pitting here. '48's gonna win the battle with Pit Road. He's gonna be behind him. Saves me in front of him. Oh boy, this is gonna end poorly. Well, no more stages. Only cautions. Some of these people winning. Like trying to call out somebody for the weekend, texting while driving, while typing while driving in the same race, like 5 laps earlier. But I think we might need some green flag pit stops if there isn't going to be any yellows. Here you are cutting off from the Acura Grand Prix with 10 to go. Out up front, you have... Oh no! It looks like OP went AFK maybe. Anyway, Charlotte has a good lead right now. So I've just been a little bit distracted. I don't know. Anyway, 32 hits the 42 in the wall. And the 18 is well behind. Here comes Portal to try to challenge that 48 car. The 72 hits the wall. And Charlotte has a huge lead at doing it. Probably the hairpin. Is soon entering the hairpin. So he still has caught up a little bit since then, but he's gonna need to do some. And he's gonna need the 48 to mess up. But that 48 has learned a lot and is taking those corners good. I don't know how Charlotte did. He looks like he did pretty good entering lap number 14. He is the car to beat today. Portal has been the second best, probably by Daniel third. Jaden fourth, and LP fifth. That's what I would rank the how people have done today. Portal has trouble on this corner. For good reason, as he just had a bad corner there. But he just had a pretty good fountain corner, if I would say so, depending on. But yeah, Shadima, what's his name? Charlotte has a 4-second lead on everybody else, including Porter. An 8-second lead on Daniel, and an 8.4-second lead on Jaden as of right now. Well, not right now, but as of this beginning of the lap. But these are some really good corners taking that by that 48 car. Looks like the OP has passed Jaden. Oh, look at this. Here comes OP to get lapped. I wonder if the 18 will do something. They try to block or obstruct the 48. Looks like he's gonna calmly pull back, which is okay. Anyway, Porto's whittled down the lead to a 3-second lead. I mean, whittled it down to a 3-second lead for Charlemagne. He's gonna send it. So we have 48 in first, Portal in second. We have Daniel in third, Jaden in fourth, and fifth is OP, who is lapped, but he is trying to make a charge on that 48. I think Portal has whittled down the distance here. Yes, he has, very slightly, but Portal is hunting down Charlemagne with 7 to go. And a little hit wall there. It's a very good, not the greatest fountain, but Portal has to get past the 18. That might have slowed him down a bit. 18 is fighting for this position, which I find wild. 18's gonna send it, blocking off the 72. So this is gonna be a pretty bad thing for Portal. If he wants to catch up, he's gonna have to get around that 18. And that 72's finally gotten past that 18. Maybe. Look at this. Now to it down. All that time has been whittled away because this 18 car. It's going to look to block him again. Okay, the 72 has finally gotten past the 18. This 18 is just trying to get around him. Ooh, a bad corner there for the 48. That could hurt. I don't think he's mad. With 6 to go, he has a huge lead. And a caution comes out. No way. Looks like we have a caution. I wonder who could it be. It looks like they're still racing. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so the 18 has died. Looks like we got all heads to the pits for the final pit stop. But Jaden's probably going to stay out because he pitted. So that's going to leave Jaden as the leader because he's going to be not the one to pit because he pitted on the green flag. And with this caution coming out, he's going to everybody else is going to have to pit. What if Jaden does pit? Well, I thought I did pit, but looks like the 18's failing to get pit to actually get fuel. And the 48 misses his pit stall. And now he's going to be sent to the back as everybody else is going to have to get around him. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh. And 41, the 48 has glitched into the ground. But when we get back to the green flag, it will be 4 to go. And Charlotte will be P5. Oh, here they are in a pit. Oh, looks like we have going a lap back. Here we are with green flag from the Acura Grand Prix. Sorry, I was just distracted. I had to go do some. But anyway, well, it looks like the 42 is in second. Oh, look at that. Shadowing. I believe Charlotte, jeez, is in first. And he had a wall hit there. But he's lost his lead. Whoa, never mind. And another caution is out. And it looks like everybody spins. And Jaden for 2 out of 3. So I guess again, when we line up, it will be 19 out of 22 when we get going. Here we are going to kick it off from lap number 18 again. I thought it'd be 19, but I guess this league. Let's see if this 48 will get passed up in the ending. Again, he's battling with Daniel for the championship, P3. And OP's P2. Gonna send it on him. Daniel just trying to get around him. Again, ooh, yeah. With the battling, the problem is if they battle back there for spots and they can't get around Schaller, and I feel like they should just, like, if they want to pass Schaller, then they need to, what they need to do is they need to actually form a line and actually help each other. But right now, Portal's actually putting a surprisingly decent fight against Schaller. And another caution comes out. This is a caution fest. As the 5th caution of the night. Well, it looks like it's even very heated between OP and Daniel. As they're both trying to get around. Again, ooh! Jaden with a second spin on somebody spins out OP under yellow. Well, I thought we were under yellow. I guess we're not. Well, it's now lap 19. Here comes Portal. Look at this. Portal gets right next to that 48 car. And the caution comes out. As Jamal is going to be punked. With 4 to go. Shalom has been the driver of the day. Let's see if he can get it done. Or will an upset happen like Daniel or Portal taking the win? Well, let's find out here from the NRF Cup Series. It looks like a green. And again, Portal has is second. And entering 3 to go. Portal is 2 seconds behind, and they're 2 seconds behind them. Let's hope Shalom can keep it together for these last 3 laps to win it. He's starting to get a bit sloppy with that turn there. Here comes OP to try to, and there's another caution brought out. Well, if Charlotte can win it and keep off Daniel, who's in the back and almost has all the bends, then, well, he wins the championship. Well, they're racing, looks like. And Portal's gonna try to get around that 48, and does. He's getting around him. So the 48 gets by, but it's only half a tenth of a second difference, so a 0.05 second difference. The core, here comes. There goes OP trying to get by, but he just full sent. Ooh, a push. That's gonna definitely help out Charlo, and never mind, here comes Portal. To try to take the lead. It's gonna be he's gonna end in a Hornet's Nest his last few laps. Here he goes. He's gonna spin him out. They are battling hard back there. Looks like everybody stayed the same. Looks like Oof had to leave at just 3 drivers remain. Daniel needs this win if he wants to keep it in the championship. But Charlotte is taking his lead. Portal's catching up though. Can the two teammates work together to defeat Goliath, the Goliath Charlotte? He's gonna drift in that corner. He's gonna slow down to 0. In a bump and run by a 32. A 32 is now going to be in second. With 2 to go, Charlotte is going to may sweep the Chicago street race. He will most likely sweep this race unless if somebody can mount a charge on him. That's a hard hit in that wall. That definitely slowed him down. Here comes Portal. Portal is such a wild card, but he can just not get by that defensive 48. He's definitely charging on him, though. Remember, Portal is not in championship aspiration. He just wants to win, it looks like. But he's going to hit that wall hard. .72 is going to hit it back there. Well, it looks like it's all said and done. It looks like Charlotte will most likely win this event unless he gets spun out, like what happened to Daniel's now gonna have to try to lead the charge himself, as he's gonna get P2. Most likely gonna get P2 here. With the battles, they can't mount a charge against that 48 car. And white flag is out. Charlotte has a 4-second lead. Again, it looks like Charlotte's going to win it. Well, who knows? Maybe a caution could come out, or a bad turn from Charlotte could lead to something. But it just doesn't look like it. As they're coming to one of the final turns. 32 gets a nice bump from that 72. That's going to put the gap down. But it looks like it's all Charlotte. It's Charlotte's to lose right now. But it looks like the 32's trying to close in. But it won't do any good. I don't think. That was a really good turn there by the 32, but I think his championship dream's over. Charlotte is most likely going to win this championship. And here they come. They exit on the final turn. Charlotte is going to win. Charlotte wins it.
Hello.
Yo.
So, Julian wins the race today, and he wins more than just the race today. He wins the NRF Season 4 Championship.
Yep. So congratulations to Charlotte for his Season 4 championship win.
Let's see if Shorin wants, okay, Shorin does not want a post-race interview. He wants to do something else. I guess he already doesn't care too much about it. I don't know. So I was P2. I was pretty solid today. Just got caught up racing for second towards the end there early.
Yeah.
So basically now all the points are locked. I'm locked at. I'm. Schuler has.
Yeah, I'm locked at P2.
I'm basically locked at third.
Yeah.
Wait, how many races do you guys do season?
Everybody's locked.
We have one race left in a 15 race season.
Coca-Cola does 36. We do like a full race season.
Holy.
Yeah, we have.
36?
Yeah, so we have our season started November 22nd, and now we're at the second to final race for the regular season. Actually, no. Technically, if you count up all the races, 10 postseason. We actually have 40 races.
So
Yeah, I got slowed down by OP at the end. I could have called a caution, but really, the two leaders were slowing each other enough down to where I thought I could catch. But it is what it is. Shorin won. He's been fastest all year. He surely doesn't have the most respectful attitude.
No, he doesn't.
When it comes down to it, it's about racing, not about attitude. So some people could say they don't like him. A lot of people could say that. But
No, my question is why he was blaming someone for distracting driving when like 5 laps earlier. He was typing while driving.
yeah. But so P2 didn't have what it took to win this race. However, my road course skills are improving drastically this season. I thought if I wasn't racing so hard for P2, I could have given it a shot for the win. So even if I didn't get my win at my home track, I still was able to prove that I am about almost level with Jordan. I'm not saying that I am level, but I'm pretty close there.
Yeah. Maybe I should race. Maybe I should race in this league for season 5. Sounds like a fun league.
Nice. Yeah. So the turnout here today wasn't great. Typically we have 7, 8 people. Hi, children. Congrats. he's playing Beast Form. That's his way of celebrating a championship. So,
yes, the W way to celebrate the championship. We
Here,
all
interview children. Oh, he's gone. All right. Yeah, I mean, next race, I think is Homestead or some other intermediate. I still haven't chosen yet, but I'm gonna make sure that's something good.
Yeah, funnily enough, in Coca-Cola, when we had Season 4, I won Season 4 championship. So me and Charlotte both won Season 4 championships.
So,
Yeah.
Children is your third ever NRF champion. First champion for VR. It's gone Sheen Season 1, me Season 2, me Season 3 again. Came up short this season, but I just didn't have the speed in the second half, I would say, so far. I'm going to try to win the race next weekend. Give it all I got. I'm here for winning races, having fun. Even if I come up short of the championship, I still already have to. So,
yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Yep. I'm gonna end the stream.
But
So,
yeah.
so I'm gonna end the stream real quick. So everyone, good night, and I will see you and I may see